We still have strong buyer demand as evidenced by the days on market, and we still have low inventory compared to pre-pandemic levels. 2 weeks ago, homes in Orange County sold for over asking. Let's take a look at the data for this week. I'm Eric Engelbert with Orange County Real Estate, and welcome to our weekly market report. As always, we bring you updates in the housing market, and the data is real time right from our MLS. All right, let's jump right into the data for this week, and our first slide is our inventory slide. And as you can see, inventory dropped slightly in Orange County. This is all residential units, went down to 2,253 available residential units for sale. In the United States, it also dropped slightly. Those are single family homes, 413,169 available. We keep waiting for the spring market to hit and for these numbers to increase, but it just has not happened yet. We are waiting for that to happen. We really want it to happen. Of course, interest rates being high, a lot of potential home sellers are sitting and waiting for things to level out and see what might happen. Also, these homeowners are in such good shapes with their low interest rates, 2-3%. It doesn't make sense for them to sell because they are going to have to buy somewhere else most likely, and now they're going to have a rate at between 5 and 6.5%, depending on their personal situation, of course. All right, the next line is OC under contract and pendings. That stayed about the same, but went up slightly, 1,946. And then Orange County new listings in the last 7 days, 481. That went up a little bit. And the total sold in the last 7 days, that also went up to 408. Okay, the days on market slide. Median days on market, that went down to 32. The average days on market went up 1 day to 63. Under a million is at 24 days. Homes priced between $1 million and $2 million is at 26 days on the market, and over $2 million went up a little bit to 52 days. So it's still strong days on market. We still have a pretty active real estate market here, and we'll see down here that on the next slide, the immediate sales has gone up a little bit. So that's helping the days on market stay low. All right, let's go to the next slide here. The first line is median single family list price for Orange County. They're single family homes. The median list price stayed the same from last week, 1,689,000. And then the OC median condo list price went down slightly to 750,000. No major trends here, but we are keeping an eye on this. You know, the list price, we're looking to see if that's going to go down or up any big way, but we haven't seen any major movements. Are consistently down or consistently up this year so far. Things have been staying fairly steady on the median list price in Orange County. Sold price versus list price 2 weeks ago was 6.8% over, so we just had this blip. This is the second time this happened this year, where we had a blip of like 1 week where homes were selling for over asking. But this past 7 days, homes sold for 1% less than the list price. So that's good. Still shows that there's buyer demand there. And the next line here is OC immediate sales. That went up a little bit to 5%. Those are homes that had accepted an offer in the first 2 days of being listed for sale. Next line, median price of closed single family homes in the last 7 days. So this went up a little bit, $1,035,000, much lower than the actual median list price. And this is just the last 7 days. So we're, again, keeping an eye on this to see if there's any major trend up or down. As you can see, it went up from last week, but the week before it went down. So no major trend of like going down every week or going up every week, but this is a big factor here, the median price of the closed single family homes in Orange County. Okay, the next slide is our snapshot of the data for Costa Mesa, and it's Costa Mesa single family home. So the average list price went up slightly to $1,741,061. The average close price also jumped way up. We probably had a couple of homes that closed that were, listed. We had some listed near $3 million. So one of those or two of those could have closed and changed the price up, because we don't have, it's a small sample size. So one big one could change the average quite a bit. The average days on market went down to 34. That's a good indication there of buyer demand in Costa Mesa. Price reductions stayed the same at 28%. Total inventory just went up slightly to 44. All right, the next slide is our condo data. We had a jump in the list price there. We probably just had a big one get listed, but our average close price for condos is down to 640. So this last week we only had 3 closings, so again, that's a small sample size, but they were between like 700 and I think one was 580 or 590. So we had a small condo close. Average days on market is 51. This is high for our numbers. When we look at our days on market page, 51 is closer to over 2 million, but this is high because we have some condos that are listed at 1.7, 1.8, and even though there's a condo on there with no attached walls, it's still considered a condo. It feels like a single family home, but it's not a big lot or anything. You don't have a big yard. But it's a nice home. It's just zoned as a condo, and that house is sitting, that condo is sitting for a little while, and so that's, our average days on market here is high because the price point is high for condos and townhomes in Costa Mesa at the moment. If you look at the closed price being 640, I think that number is going to come down. All right, price reductions, 33%. That went down a little bit. Inventory, 22. That went down by 1. Okay, that's all the data for this week. If you're considering buying or selling, we think this data is super important. I mean, if you're selling, you want to know what's happening in your neighborhood. You want to see the days on market. You want to see the list price versus sold price. That's going to set your expectations. It's also telling you what the selling cycle is for that neighborhood. If you're interested in this data and you have a specific neighborhood, we can prepare that for you. Just reach out to us. You can call, text, or email. Also, if you're buying, this data is also important because it'll help you write a good winning offer, knowing that what the average days on market is, and if homes are selling for over ask or under ask, and knowing what all the comparables are. It's nice to see that data. If you're targeting a specific area to purchase, please let us know, and we'll get you a market report specifically for that neighborhood. And you can call, text, or email. All right, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Have a great week.